Hi friends. I feel like spring has just barely started, and yet summer is already right around the corner. So today we are recreating some Pinterest outfits for summer and some kind of more for spring to summer outfits. And for this video, I'm also going to add in some outfits that are just from fashion creators that I love and follow, ones I've screenshotted from Instagram to add to my little outfits inspo album on my phone. So not found on Pinterest, but very Pinterest worthy, and I'm excited to share some of those creators with you too. All right, let's get into the first outfit. First up, we are drawing inspiration from this look right here because it has this green open stitch top, and I recently thrifted a green open stitch top. So I am of course using this top right here. And then for the skirt, I do own a black and white midi skirt, but it's very like flared out and frilly. And what I really like about the one in this inspo picture is that it's very like straight cut and fitted. So I am using this blue floral midi skirt instead because it's closer to that silhouette. I'm also adding this brown chunky belt, low slung on the waist, and I'm topping it all off with this shoulder bag that has this cutie little charm attached. How precious is that? Look at that. Oh, and I almost forgot my own little chunky charm necklace. And here is the finished look, which also features some very chunky black sandals to complete the late 90s, early 2000s vibe. This look is quite simple, but I think some of the funkier accessories like the necklace and the bag charm give it a real sense of personality, though I will say the belt just was not working for me. I think partly because it's just not my style and partly because my top is looser, so the way it hangs over the belt just looks a little awkward. If I were to wear this, I would simply take the belt off. And with that change, I really like it. I think it's very casual and easy, yet still a little unique and funky. Okay, for this next outfit, we are taking inspiration from two photos, both of these two looks right here, because they're quite similar, but they both have their own unique qualities that I really like. To start, I don't have a plain white skirt, but I do have this plain black skirt. And then on top, we have a white graphic tee. I'm using this one with the red graphic that's a little more fitted to look more similar to this picture. I also really love the little red shoes and the like fun printed tote bag of this outfit. So we are using my own little red shoes and printed tote bag. And then I also like the leather jacket and hair bows of this look. Obviously, the leather jacket, probably not summer appropriate, but you know, we're adding this for springtime, and if you're too warm, you can just take it off. And then we also have these white ribbons to match the hair bows. Okay, I love this outfit. Again, like the last one, it feels like a very easy, casual combo of classic basics, like a black skirt, graphic tee, and leather jacket, but it still has those little touches like hair bows, red shoes, and a striped tote that make it both a little trendier and a little more unique at the same time. I also think it looks just as cute without the leather jacket for a hotter weather look, and this outfit also feels very recreatable with any color palette. I think the combination of a midi skirt, a graphic tee, a cute tote bag, and some fun shoes could work in so many people's wardrobes. This next look I have literally been saving for months, waiting to recreate for summer, because I have my own sleeveless plaid midi dress. I mean, this is gingham, but you know, close enough. And my own black mesh dress to layer over the top, so it was simply meant to be. And then of course adding my own black crossbody bag and a baseball cap. Shoes were tricky because I do have a couple pairs of black sandals, but these ones in particular had like this very strappy, chunky, outdoorsy athletic look, and that's what I really liked about them. So even though some of my other sandals might technically look closer to these, I went with my brown fisherman sandals instead because I feel like they have more of the outdoorsy aura and vibe that I liked in these shoes and this outfit. Okay, I love this outfit even more than I expected to. I'm not always a big baseball cap with a dress kind of person, but lately I've been really drawn to bringing more overtly sporty, outdoorsy elements into outfits in a more intentional, styled way, and I think the reference outfit does that perfectly, and I love how it translates here. I wasn't able to recreate the color palette, but I actually love that mine has all these muted, earthy tones that blend well together. I think it makes the combination of the baseball cap with the dress, with the sandals, all look quite natural, and I would love to wear this out somewhere this summer. Please give me ideas of places to go that match this vibe. Next, we have another photo that I have had saved on Pinterest for ages, and we are recreating the front, more visible outfit in this one because I absolutely love the idea of tying a little triangle scarf around the waist of a dress as an accessory. For my own take, we have a slightly more colorful floral midi dress and this peachy pink silk scarf to tie around the waist. And then this outfit also has some black slip-on mules, but because we have this lighter, pinker, pastel color scheme, I have some nude slip-on mules. Finally, there's also this either beaded or woven bag. I'm not sure which, but I went with a woven bag for that natural texture. And of course, we're adding some sunglasses to top it all off. Mine are just black because I don't have any fun, colorful ones that match this color scheme. This outfit turned out so pretty and dainty. Honestly, a little more dainty and like feminine than my own style. Like I don't quite feel like me in this outfit, but I do think it looks very pretty. One thing that is throwing me off a little is that the silk scarf is actually like my exact skin tone. So like at a distance or at first glance, it does look a little like a weirdly exposed midriff, but I think any other color combination would resolve that issue. Overall, I do love the idea of this, and I think this version is quite pretty, but I would love to try it with a different dress and scarf for a slightly less girly color scheme that also doesn't match my skin. So maybe I'll do that in another video soon. Stay tuned. Alright, next we are shifting into some looks that I didn't find on Pinterest, but rather in my Instagram feed from creators whose style I really love. Our first creator is Dahana DCR, apologies if I am mispronouncing that, and she always has such good, like very stylish yet very cozy and wearable outfits, and I am super excited to recreate this look. I love that this outfit mixes like the cutesy gingham dress with the more cozy outdoorsy vest, so I am excited to combine my own plaid mini dress with this very cozy shearling lined little sweatshirt vest. This is another outfit that's like a little more spring than summer, but for hotter weather I would just go with the lighter vest. I also love the sort of sporty style sling bag that she has, so I'm using my own purple sling bag and then topping it off with some chunky black shoes and some cute little hair ribbons. Okay, I love this outfit. It has never occurred to me before to style this vest zipped up and then folded up underneath to give it this cropped look, but I absolutely love how this looks. It's still super comfy folded up like this, and I will definitely be trying this in more outfits. I also love the contrast of the utilitarian outdoorsy elements of the vest and the bag with these really cute, more girly elements like the dress and hair ribbons, plus the chunky loafers to add in a third, more polished street style element. It's just such a good combo of all my favorite things, and I am definitely going to have to wear this before it gets too hot. Alright, next up we are drawing inspiration from Arbella Elena. Again, apologies if I am mispronouncing, but she is another wonderful creator with just such a great balance of like unique yet wearable and understated style, and I was so excited when I saw this outfit specifically from her because I have a vintage light pink night top basically exactly like this that I often struggle to style, but I really like it in this outfit. Here is that piece. Wow, the resemblance, uncanny. And then she has a dark tank top underneath with these long, lighter wash Bermuda denim shorts. So I'm wearing my denim Bermuda shorts, but mine are black. I'm wearing them right now, actually. Here's what they look like. And then I'm bringing in the balance with that lighter shade with this gray tank top on top. Then I'm topping it off with my own little chunky charm beaded necklace and some tall boots. Mine are just plain black, which is nowhere near as exciting as her cheetah print cowboy boots. But what I really liked about it was the silhouette, and I think these are more my style anyway. This is another outfit I really like more than I expected to. I always love the look of long shorts with tall boots, but I just never knew if I would really like it on me, but I really do. I think it looks so cool and feels more me than I expected. I don't really know if it's quite like flattering on me. It might make my short legs look even shorter, but luckily I don't really care. Achieving what looks flattering to other people is not my biggest goal in fashion. I also love the contrast of these ultra casual masculine workwear type shorts with this super frilly feminine top. I think it's the perfect balance this top really needed, and I will definitely be wearing this combo again. Next, we have just one more creator that I really love. She is The Language of Yolanda on Instagram and TikTok, and we are recreating this look, which just feels like the ultimate summer combo. I love everything about this. One of the things I love about this is the color scheme, but unfortunately I don't really have that in my wardrobe. So I am going to sort of take this formula and do like a pink and red and green version. You'll see. So for my own bold printed mini skirt, we have this funky floral graphic one. And then on top, to get that subtle pattern mixing of the inspo, we have this very small sort of ditzy floral printed green button up. Then to bring in a matching tank top with a cool little cutout detail, we have this green top, which has these little ruched like keyhole cutouts that I added myself, by the way. You can see how in this video if you are curious. Finally, we're finishing it off with some red sandals, a bold pink ruffled tote bag. I also made this myself. Here's the video on how. And then we're just adding my yellow lens sunglasses, which don't really go with the color scheme, but I just loved how multicolored the original was, and I wanted mine to have more colors in it. So we're adding these. I think this outfit is so fun and really goes to show the impact of color and pattern. Like a plain neutral mini skirt, tank top, and button up can also be really cute and casual, but those same items in bright colors and bold patterns creates such a statement look. I also love the details of the pattern mixing, the cutout top, and the fact that in the original, both the skirt and shirt patterns are food related. So good. Mine are both floral, which is a little less fun, but I do think all those details contribute to the success of both the original outfit and my recreation. Alright, for our last 3 outfits, we are shifting back to Pinterest inspo, starting with this adorable combo right here. This is made up of such simple pieces, but the little details like the Peter Pan collar and the hair ribbon and like those really cool funky shoes really bring it to a new level. For my outfit, I have my own very oversized prairie collar blouse. And then on the bottom, I don't have a flared little plaid mini skirt, so we are using this plaid mini dress instead, layered under the shirt. Then of course, I'm adding a black ribbon in my hair. And again, I absolutely love these shoes. They are so cool. The point of these videos is to be like, wow, I can make these cool outfits with what I have in my wardrobe. Awesome. I don't need to buy new stuff. But sometimes when I'm trying to make these, I end up being like, damn, maybe I do need to buy new stuff. I wish I had that piece that they have in that outfit. And sometimes it's okay to buy new stuff, but sometimes you can also like recognize that you don't have to be able to recreate every outfit that you want to recreate, you know? Sorry, this is a side rant. I just feel like this time around, I ended up feeling more like I wanted new stuff rather than like super excited and inspired by what I had. So let me know your thoughts on like trying to recreate outfits as like a point of inspiration, but also a point of cause for you wanting more sometimes. Anyway, for my own outfit, I'm just doing my chunky black loafers. Of course, they're my favorite, and I think they will create a similar overall outfit effect. Okay, this outfit is absolutely adorable. I feel like a little old-timey doll in this, and also it feels a little more formal, which can be hard to do in the summer. I feel like comfortable summer clothing is almost always more casual, but if you need to look a little dressy in hot weather, consider adding a collar, some loafers, or a hair ribbon to your look. This is also kind of giving me like Christmas vibes. Probably because of all those features, but hey, if you live in the Southern Hemisphere, here's a Christmas look for you. And if you don't, this is just a cutie, whimsical spring-summer outfit. This next outfit is super casual. It's just like a basic everyday outfit, but something about this just really resonates with me. This feels like something kid me 20 years ago and teenage me 10 years ago and current adult me would all wear. It just feels like a good go-to, very me feeling outfit. For my recreation, I am grabbing my own striped tank top. I actually just sewed this, but I forgot to film the process, so I'm sorry it won't be in a DIY video, but I'm quite pleased with it. And then I also have my own cargo mini skirt. Since my skirt is black, I'm also bringing in that muted green color in my claw clip. And then we're just topping everything off with some chunky, very like 90s/2000s feeling sandals, this shoulder bag that also really fits the era, and this little beaded bracelet just for extra attention to detail, because the photo has one too. As I suspected, I love this outfit. It's super simple, but super cute, still feels very me, and sometimes just a simple combination of pieces that you know you like, that you think you look good in, is all you need to love your outfit. I can definitely see myself throwing this on for a casual summer outing, and yeah, I just feel great in this outfit. I like rarely wear outfits that are this form-fitting, but then when I do, I'm like, hey, I actually like how I look. Who would have thought? So yeah, I feel cute, and the little details in the accessories, the stripes, the utility style of the skirt also really make it feel like me. Finally, here is our last outfit. It's giving boho, cowgirl, witchy 70s. And I was drawn to this because I have a dress basically exactly like this, but in black. And I struggle to style it except just like by itself. So I wanted to try it with this vest layered look. So here's my dress. And then for my look, I decided to bring in not one, but 2 vest layers because I wanted the longer look of the vest in this photo, but then I also wanted to bring in the brown tone of the boots. So I have my brown suede vest for the color, but then I also have this button-up chambray sleeveless dress that I'm layering open on the top as a second longer vest layer. Then to top it off, I just added my little white western inspired boots for shoes and a bunch of like stacked and layered jewelry you'll see in the outfit. I gotta say guys, I am so proud of this layered vest combination. I think it looks so much cooler and more dimensional than just one, and I love how it complements this dress. That said, I do also just want to note that both of these are great vest layering options on their own too, so if you just have one or the other, try it out, especially the button-up dress. That's a little less obvious to wear open as a vest over something, but I absolutely love the look. Highly recommend this combo. Alright y'all, please tell me your favorite looks from this video, either my outfits or the reference outfits. Also tell me how you're feeling about your wardrobe as we enter into this summer season. Are you feeling inspired? Are you feeling like it's lacking? I don't know, like I said, I'm feeling kind of uninspired by my wardrobe lately, so I'm just curious how you all are feeling. Let me know in the comments. Oh, and I heard if you do leave a comment, watch another video, or even a whole assortment of videos, like the rest of my recreating Pinterest outfits videos in this playlist, and subscribe to the channel, your summer will be filled with ideal weather for whatever outfits you want to wear, and you will feel great in all of them. I am manifesting that for you.